Hey family, thank you so much for joining me. I am excited to bring you this video, and I know the weather has been clowning a little bit, so there's been storms. The video coming out, but they can't. Of course, it's going to go forward. The message needs to get out, so something, and I'll come back to the storm. You might be able to hear it in the background. There's been a lot of thunder, a lot of lightning, some rain, and in some parts of the Midwest, there has been hail. But before I get too much into the reading, if you'd like to work with me, my information is in the description below. If you want spiritual guidance, if you want help with relationships, dating, coming into union with your twin flame, if you want to work on upcoming interviews, or if you have a date coming up, let's say, and you need support with that, if you want to work on attracting the relationships or the love that you want into your life, creating the wealth you want in your life, reducing stress dramatically in your life, weight loss, creating the life that you really desire, that you deserve, attracting the wealth, the clients, the abundance, the business that you want into your life. I encourage you to reach out to me, and we can see if we could be a good fit to work together. All right, of course, as always, flip and switch the roles as you need to. If it doesn't fit, don't try to force it. Sometimes I say divine feminine, I may mean divine masculine. Sometimes I say divine masculine, I might mean divine feminine. So just take what resonates and leave the rest. And also, back to the divine masculine, divine feminine. Use the one that is fitting for your situation, I will say. All right, so let me get into this. So one thing with the storm, there's a song, Can You Stand the Rain? You have to be able to deal with a lot of, and it doesn't have to be a lot of arguments, fights, things like that. You just need to be able to stand beside someone. There's a part in this song that Rob Thomas made, I believe, called Lonely No More. And he says in the song, and that's important too, I would say, maybe your divine masculine is lonely and they don't want to be lonely anymore. And then this song, it's Rob Thomas says, what if I gave all my life to find some way to stand beside you? The two of you, you don't want to go anywhere. They don't want to go anywhere. You're trying to figure out a way to stand beside each other. And you both know that there can be challenges, but it doesn't have to be difficult. Nothing is perfect, but it can be great. And they know that, and that's why they're invested. And you know that, that's why you're invested as well. You've seen what you want, they've seen what they want. And now it's just a matter of bringing it together. And I think both of you have to put some finishing touches on whatever it is that you've been doing in order to come into union. And I think both of you have been going through a lot of transformation. I think that both of you have experienced recently being delivered from some things that you were dealing with, or, you know, some people call it rebirth. You've been delivered from some things. Some things got rooted out and people got removed from your life. You walked away from some people, or they got removed by God, because both of you knew that in order to move forward in the energy that you need to stay and vibrate in, you cannot have the toxic energy around you. You need great energy, and both of you feel that both of you have great energy, and so it's a great thing. I would say it's important to remember when you see someone doing something and maybe you think they're being selfish, just consider, are you doing something similar? Is it in your best interest? Are they just trying to do something that's in their best interest? And you might have said, you know, let's say you've got a friend, an acquaintance, and you're saying, let's go on this adventure together and everything's going to be great, 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 great. And for them, maybe a large part of it is they're not sure what's going to happen with them in their future, but you are. They're following your lead. Just keep in mind that sometimes what seems to be someone trying to harm you is actually them trying to do what they believe they need to do, and they're actually following your lead. Remember that when someone copies you, it is the most sincere form of flattery. And that's a huge thing I would say about the twin flame union, the dynamic, the phenomenon. People are looking for a model, a template, a hero. I don't want to say savior, but they are looking for a savior. They're looking for something that they can model their own relationships, their lives, whatever, after, and create something wonderful, because they haven't seen it yet. It's coming soon. And I know a lot of you are going to serve as this model, this template for people to follow, to really love each other, to really show love to each other, to really unconditionally love each other. And I know with the twin flame union, it is beyond that, because we actually feel each other's pain. We go through each other's experiences. We think each other's thoughts, and that's just for some of us. Maybe it's not all of us. I can say that some of us do, because I do. And it's important for us to remember that we are serving, many of us, as a model for what other people should be doing. So we are able to experience whatever each other is experiencing, thinking each other's thoughts, feeling what each other is feeling, telepathic communication. I don't even know if it's telepathic. It can happen lightning fast. We can get downloads from each other. There's so much. If you want more information on stuff like this, you can check out the late Mel from Gold Ray Twin Flames. He has a lot of videos on this type of stuff, but excellent videos, by the way. But just remember, there are a lot of things that you can do as a twin flame, and it might feel like everyone is in love with you, and you might feel at some point that you're falling in love with everyone. You don't know why. It's because you really see the best in people, and you've had the heart center awakening. And I want to do another video about the practice of Tantra, but for now, I won't get too much into that. It might actually be relevant for this video, but I think the part that is relevant is working to achieve the status as close as possible to God. And it's something fell in love with you is because of your spirituality, your beliefs, because your energy is amazing and they can't stay away from it and they're not understanding why. And this might have been the missing piece for a lot of them. So just keep in mind, continue to develop, to transform, to become, be the person that you were, because that's the person that, keep in mind, that they fell in love with. So continue to be who you are. What I was going to say, getting back to the storm, like I said, you'll go through a lot of things together, and you can ride it out, and it can be amazing on the other side of the storm. The honeymoon can last forever. It's choosing to have the honeymoon, choosing to use each other as a reason to be happy. Something else that I was thinking about today, that's important. Breaking free from the matrix. Now, a lot of people are still in the matrix, and everyone is not going to break free. Everyone does not want to, but some people do. And we have to be careful about, interacting with everyone for sure. But if someone doesn't want to get out, you can't force them. So just make sure that, overall, you're working with the person, you meet them where they are, and you work with them according to what's best for them, not always what's best for you. Sometimes you working things out, your twin flame will be able to get the benefit of your work and vice versa. So you'll be able to get the benefit of their work as well. There'll be some skills, tools, some knowledge, and things that you'll get downloaded, uploaded, or whatever you want to say, because your twin has it. So don't be stingy or selfish with your gifts, because you share your gifts with them and they share theirs with you. You share your energy with them, they share theirs with you. It could be an amazing thing. I'm so excited about it. I know it doesn't always show in the way that I speak, but I'm definitely excited about how things are going to unfold.